In October 2020, a 15-year-old kid in Cincinnati went live to about 10 viewers. Nobody was watching. Nobody cared. 4 months later, 1 million subscribers. A year after that, over 1 million people tuned into a single stream at the same time. IShowSpeed didn't rise to fame. He erupted into it. And the chain of events that made it happen started with absolutely nothing. Darren Watkins Jr. was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, on January 21, 2005. His world was not built on spotlights or big city dreams. It was built on the hum of an old desktop, the glow of a bedroom lamp, and a stubborn drive to be seen, even if almost no one was watching. In the West End, life moved slow. The city's skyline was just background. Darren's real universe was a cramped room, a battered headset, and a live stream chat that barely moved. At Wolcott Hall High School, classmates knew him for his quick temper on the basketball court and his obsession with gaming. But outside of a few friends, nobody thought of him as a future star. The first stream went live on YouTube in October 2020. The title was First Time Playing Minecraft. 10 viewers. That number did not budge for weeks. Sometimes it dropped to 8. Sometimes, if a friend from school tuned in, it hit 15. The chat was mostly empty. No donations, no viral clips, no hype. Just Darren talking into the void, playing FIFA, Fortnite, whatever he could run on a hand-me-down PC. The only audience was a handful of usernames, most of them silent, some probably bots. There were nights when the only sound was his own voice echoing back at him, and the stream would end with a single like from his cousin. But the grind never stopped. Every night after homework and basketball practice, he would go live. No fancy overlays, no sponsors, no algorithm magic, just raw, unfiltered energy. Sometimes loud, sometimes desperate, always real. The numbers did not matter. The city did not notice. The world did not care. But in that small corner of Cincinnati, something was building, something nobody could see yet. December 2020, the numbers on Darren's channel start to twitch. A single clip, just seconds long, of him screaming, "Pikachu!" during a Roblox match gets snatched up by TikTok. The views there explode past 5 million, bouncing from phone to phone, turning a wild outburst into a meme overnight. Suddenly, his YouTube notifications won't stop. The chat, once silent, now scrolls too fast to read. Another night, another viral moment, a missed free throw, a shriek, a punchline. Each one clipped, reposted, and fed straight into the new YouTube Shorts engine that just launched in January 2021. The platform's algorithm is hungry for chaos, and Speed's raw, unpredictable energy is exactly what it wants. Then comes the raid. Out of nowhere, XQC, a giant in the streaming world, sends his entire audience to Speed's live feed. The chat surges. Hundreds, then thousands, pour in. For 30 minutes, the numbers spiral out of control. Fans from the raid stick around, clip their favorite moments, and start a chain reaction. Other creators join in, launching raidbacks, each one stacking more viewers, more subs, more hype. Analytics trackers catch the spike. 120,000 subscribers by early December, 250,000 by mid-January, then 500,000. By mid-February 2021, the channel flashes past 1 million subscribers. The comment sections turn into battlegrounds of inside jokes and W spam. Every stream is a new highlight reel. The Shorts algorithm keeps pushing his face to the top of feeds worldwide. And for the first time, Speed's voice is echoing way beyond Cincinnati. The grind is still there, but now the world is watching. The pace is relentless. The hype is real. June 2021. The bedroom that once felt too small for dreams suddenly became the center of internet chaos. Darren, riding the high of newfound attention, reached for a stunt that would burn his name into meme history, and nearly his room along with it. On stream, he grabbed a Pikachu-shaped firework, lit the fuse, and shouted into the camera, eyes wild. Sparks flew, smoke billowed, and in a flash, the screen went black. For a few seconds, the only thing louder than the blast was the silence that followed. Within hours, the clip was everywhere: TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Millions watched the chaos unfold, some laughing, others outraged. Headlines called it reckless. Comment sections split between legend and idiot. But the platform didn't see a meme. YouTube saw a rule broken. A strike hit his channel for dangerous content. His live streaming privileges were removed for 48 hours. No warnings, no appeals. Just a cold reminder. One slip and it all goes dark. The incident made him infamous, but it also drew a line. How far could Speed push before the platform pushed back? For every new fan, there was a critic. For every viral moment, a risk. The grind was still real, but now, so were the consequences. Madrid, October 2021. The world's biggest football stage, a charity gala packed with stars. And in the middle of it all, Darren, better known as Speed, buzzing with a kind of energy that felt impossible to contain. For months, fans had flooded social media with the same demand: get Speed and Cristiano Ronaldo in the same room. The hashtag #SpeedMeetRonaldo trended across Twitter and Instagram, racking up posts by the thousands. By the time a Change.org petition hit 200,000 signatures, public relations agencies were paying attention. First Team PR brokered the connection, and just like that, Speed was on a flight to Spain. The meeting itself was electric. Ronaldo, the idol Speed had screamed about for years, greeted him with a grin and a handshake. Cameras flashed. Within hours, a joint photo landed on both their social accounts, captioned by Ronaldo himself. "Great night with the biggest gaming star I know." The internet erupted. On Speed's channel, the numbers told the story: over 150,000 new subscribers in 48 hours, a 5.3% spike that dwarfed his usual growth. Analytics traced a surge in viewers from Portugal, Spain, and Italy. European fans flooded the chat, mixing their languages into the chaos. For the first time, Speed's reach was not just viral, it was global. This was not a meme or a controversy. It was validation, a stamp from the world's biggest athlete. The kid from Cincinnati had crashed through the ceiling, and now the whole world was watching. May 2022. A single stream, beamed out from a cluttered setup, shatters every expectation. The title is simple: Speed plays PUBG Mobile, Indonesia night. The reality is chaos. As the clock ticks past midnight in Jakarta, dashboards everywhere start to blink. Viewer numbers, always wild, now jump by the thousands, then tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands. In less than an hour, the stream smashes through 1 million live viewers. The counter freezes at 1,040,000. That's not a typo. Over 1 million people, all watching the same kid from Cincinnati at the same time. Discord servers in Indonesia light up. Fan organizers run watch parties in cramped apartments and internet cafes, blasting Speed's voice through speakers so loud they drown out the game itself. Screenshots of the YouTube studio dashboard race across Twitter, Discord, Instagram, every platform, every language. Social Blade and streams. Charts confirm it: the highest concurrent viewership for a non-esports event in the country that year. For one electric night, Speed is everywhere. The chat floods in Bahasa, English, slang, and memes. Donations pour in. The hype is so loud it feels physical. This isn't just a number on a screen, it's a signal. The world is watching. The kid who once streamed to 10 silent usernames now commands an audience bigger than most arenas. For the first time, the scale is undeniable. The grind, the chaos, the raw energy. Now it belongs to millions, and the world can't look away. The numbers on the screen became something else entirely. By November 2022, the channel's lifetime views crossed 1 billion. A billion, 12 zeros, stacked up from seconds-long outbursts, wild celebrations, and every clipped moment that fans could grab and repost. The energy wasn't just viral, it was profitable. Behind the scenes, a new kind of business was taking shape. In January 2023, SpeedClip LLC was formed, with Jordan Miller managing a sprawling network of 15 clip channels. The claim was $7 million in revenue, all spun from highlights and chaos, most of it flowing through AdSense and sponsorships. None of it slowed by traditional licensing or contracts. Every meme, every scream, every wild-eyed second lived on, repackaged, remixed, and monetized again and again. But the grind had a cost. As the money and the numbers kept climbing, the pressure grew heavier. The manager, juggling schedules and copyright headaches, hinted at the toll: sleepless nights, endless negotiations, a creator who couldn't step away without risking the machine stalling. In July 2025, Darren went silent for 3 weeks. No streams, no posts, just a quiet announcement about therapy and burnout. For the first time since that Cincinnati bedroom, the story paused. The billion-view milestone and the $7 million clip economy had changed everything, but the weight of it all was impossible to ignore. Right now, raw energy beats polish. Algorithms chase chaos. One stream can flip a life and spark a million more. Speed's story isn't just entertainment. It's the blueprint for a new digital hustle. In a world this loud, authenticity is the only volume that cuts through. Drop your thoughts below.